Today we're putting together this Block Tech Crankin Creatures Speedy Cardinal. I bought this at Five Below for $6. It comes from the set of 3 different movable animals. So let's get started. All right. Okay, so there's 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 bags, 5 bags, and the instruction manual. Okay, let's see. There are, wow, 69 steps. And here's all the pieces. Okay, I guess we're just gonna open all of them. This looks like the largest pieces. Looks like we're gonna be using these first. All right, everybody's out. Just open all of them. Okay. Oh, that guy's rolling away. There we go. Okay, got everybody. Okay, got all of these. Wow. Okay, this one is 199 pieces. Oh, there's still some guys left. Okay, a lot of little pieces. Okay, so it looks like the first step, we take this large piece. Second step, we need 2 of these chunky 2x6s. And then we also need 2 of these blue wedges. So it looks like the 2 2x6s go right in the back, and then the 2 wedges go right up front with a 2x2 in the center between them. Step 3, there's a little bit of a glare from my lamp. Okay, it looks like a flatter 2x6, and then a flat and smooth 1x6, and then a 2x2 with just 2 dots on just one side. Wait, do we need 2 of these? Yes, I do. Oh, here's the other one. Okay. So the 2x2s go right on here. And then the 2x6 goes here, and then the 1x6 goes in the back. Step 4. Let's see, it looks like one of these kind of weird wedges, a chunky 1x2, and then a 1x2 with 2 circles in the middle. So we got that one. Okay. The 1x2 with 2 circles, it looks like this lines up here. Right? Yep. And then the 1x2, and then this weird little wedge goes right in like that. Step 5, we need another one of those long wedges, another chunky 1x2, and then another 1x2 with 2 holes. So the one with 2 holes, it looks like it lines up here. 1x2, and then the weird wedge goes like that. Step 6, a gray rod. We need that crank piece, and then a gray kind of tube, yeah, with a little slit in the middle. Okay, so it looks like we're going to use, so the rod, it's kind of like in a plus sign. So here's a plus sign hole. So we stick that in here, and this is a circular hole. Attaches right here. All right, step 7, we need a 1x4 with 3 holes, another one of those gray tubes, that to the side, and it looks like a little gear. How small of a gear? This one? This is the tiny one? Yeah, because it looks like we're going to make use the larger one later in step 8. Oh, I guess I'll just leave it flat like that. Okay, so this is going through this hole here. And we're going to cap it with this tiny little gear. Oh wait, oops, I skipped a step. See, it has this guy going first, and then we stick it through the hole, and then we cap it with the little gear. There. Is that right? Yeah, it looks right. Step 8, we need another gray rod, a larger gear, and then it looks like 2 little end caps, kind of long end caps. We have like a tiny end cap and then a long one. I think we're going to use the longer ones. Need 2 of them. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do this first, where we put the rod through here. Kind of looks like you're kind of putting it right in the middle. And we have a little end cap here. Is it putting the other end cap? Yeah, it's putting the other end cap over here for some reason. Okay, well, let's see how it works. Look at that. Let's kind of move this. That doesn't directly align. I guess, yeah, it's pretty smooth on this side. I just thought that maybe this would be completely centered in the smaller one, but it's slightly off. I think that's okay though. But let me put the end cap on and just see how that looks. It still works. So as long as this doesn't shift up here, it should be fine. Step 9, we need, let's see, we're going to put something on the end, the other side here. It looks gray, but it's shaped like this. Oh yeah, it's just the printing is so small, it looked a little gray, but it's actually this kind of sandy color. So we need 2 of these. And a 1x4 with 3 holes in the middle. Okay, so it looks like, let's cap this on just so it's not gonna fall off. Oh, actually, does it matter which way it goes? Like there's a smooth side and kind of like a little gear-like side. It looks like the smooth side is facing in, so let's do that. It might not matter, but I like to be as accurate as possible because you never know what can change this. Okay, this isn't sticking out enough for me to put this end cap here, so I'm gonna push this further through here. So it's nice and flush against here, but we still have a little more room to put this on. There we go. Nice. All right, so that works. Step 10. Okay, so this is facing this way. This is closest to us. And this dot here lines up with this dot over here. So it looks like we're kind of putting it right like this. Okay, step 11, we need 2 chunky elbows and 2 of like these little dudes. These pegs, I guess like double-ended pegs. So we can stick one here. This is still sticking out. Got that. Okay, and then the elbows go right here. Okay, step 12. We need black rod, a larger one of these, and it looks like a small end cap. So remember earlier we had the larger end caps. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, is it gray? Yeah, I think it's gray. so we put the black rod through here, kind of push it down. Does it go about halfway? No, it kind of stays, looks like it stays a little closer up here. And then we put the gray end cap right here. I'm kind of wondering if I need to like do it flush right up against it like that. I'm going to do that for now just to see what happens. Step 13, we need this kind of wedge, and then we need 2 1x2s with holes, and then a clear piece like this. Okay, so this is going on the bottom, and then the 1x2s go right next to each other. So we have a hole going through here. And then this goes through this hole here. Yep. And then this, there's a plus sign and an open hole version. So we're putting it through the plus sign. Okay. Now, this is facing, okay, this is facing this way in the instructions, and this, oh, it goes down here. Oh, I see. So it's connected, like this large one is connected to here. Okay, look at it go. Okay. So that was step 14. Okay, looks like step 15, we're going to do the same thing. One of these, and an end cap, a gray little end cap. Okay, so now circle side, the circle smooth side is facing inward, and that's facing outward. And we put this like that. Step 16, we need this wedge. 2 1x2s with holes, and then another one of those clear pieces with a circle side and a plus sign side. Yep. Okay, same thing. It looks like we're going to do it in the reverse, like a mirror image of what we just did. Okay, so this goes in through here, and then this goes here. Okay, and looks like we're going to do this on the opposite side now. And I do remember previous builds of sets like these, we're going to have to keep these mirroring each other so it's not like weirdly offset, because the wings need to be like moving in the same, up and down at the same time, unless you want the wings to be a little offset. That could be a choice, but that looks good. So they are mirroring each other. And I guess if they're not, you could just pull one of these off and fix it. But here we go. There. Okay. Step 18. We need this kind of weird little piece. We need 2 of them. And looks like a 1x1 with a claw sticking straight up. I think it might be clear, because I don't see any gray pieces. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, the crank is facing towards us. So this goes here. And then the 1x1, I'm not sure which direction is the claw going. Okay, that looks right. But if it's going the wrong direction, we can always pull it up and change the direction. So right now, like, you could put something through here on this side, but sometimes, you want it to go that way, but yeah, I think it's fine for now. Step 19, we need 2 more of these. They're kind of like little half ovals. And then another one of the 1x1s with the claw sticking straight up. Oh, looks like we're going to do this on the other side, where we put 1/2 oval up here. The 1 by 1 with a claw goes here. And then this goes up like that. Step 20. Oh, okay. The big white piece. It looks like we need one of these, 1 by 1. Kind of like a circular, it's kind of like this. It does kind of look like it's a circular dot, but with like a little thing sticking straight up. Yeah. And then a 1 by 3 with 2 dots in the center. And then a 1 by 2 that's flat and smooth. Okay, so this goes on the bottom. And the 1 by 2 goes here. The 1 by 3 with 2 dots sticking up goes here. Looks like the clear dot goes here. And then the 1 by 1 goes right here. And then we put those two together here. Okay, so the crank is facing us, and the curved side is facing kind of away from us. So it goes like that, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, 21. We need a long red piece. That looks like a 1 by 2 with dots on the side. Is it dots on both sides or just one side? Oop, wrong side. It does look like there's something sticking out on the other side, so okay, dots on both sides. That looks like a 1 by 1 with dots on both sides. Okay, where is it? Here's dots all the, no, it's not this one. This has dots all the way around. It does need a smooth side. Okay, all these pieces are red. So, oh, here we go. Okay, so looks like we skip a dot. And then we just kind of put the 1 by 1 and the 1 by 2 right next to each other. Is that right? There should only be 2 dots open. Did I get the wrong piece? Oh, we need 2 of the 1 by 2s with dots on both sides. Okay, here we go. Now there's 2 dots open and 2 dots open, so that's good. Okay, step 22. We need like a little, not this one. We need a 1 by 2 wedge where the wedge is like super long going down, sloping down. So this is close. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, see it's a little different. Keep it on the side. Next we need, it looks like a 1 by 1 with dots going down. Yes, this one's a 1 by 1 with dots going up. As you see, there's a dot facing up here, but these dots are kind of pointed up a little. Let's see if we can find one with dots pointing down. Oh, here it is. See, they're a bit different. So we need the dots pointing down. We need a circular 1 by 1 with a claw sticking out of it. And then a square 1 by 1. Okay, so you get the wedge over here. And then the 1 by 1 on the bottom. And the circular 1 by 1 dot with a claw goes on top of there. And then the 1 by 1 with the dots facing down go over here. So now these dots are kind of overlapping the piece underneath it. There we go. Okay, and we stick this right on this end. So this dot is nicely aligned with all the other dots. Okay, so 23, we need a 1 by 2 with a bar on the short end. Okay, let's start organizing this a little bit. Okay, here's a 1 by 1 with a bar. Oh, here we go. 1 by 2 with a bar. And then a 1x1, 3 1x1s with dots sticking up. So this one that we rejected in the last step, we need 3 of these. Oops, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 1x1 with a bar. The bar is facing in the same direction as the wedge. Oh, come on. There. And then the 1x1s with bar with dots sticking up. Go right next to it. 2, 3, and it's leaving this dot alone for now. Step 24, we need this flat and smooth guy, a 1x3. This little dude with like a 1x1 dot with a bar on the end and a tiny little wedge, like a 1x1 wedge. All right, so the wedge goes where this bar is. Okay, the 1x3 goes on the bottom. The 1x4 flat and smooth goes on top. And then the dot with a bar on the end goes like this. And then they go on like that. Okay, step 25. Ooh, what's that piece? This is so weird looking. Okay, we're just doing this funky piece. 2 1x1s with dots sticking up. Oh, this one, dot sticking up. Need 2 of them. And then a regular 1x1. Okay. Regular 1x1. Here we go. Okay, so we got the 1x1 under here. And then the 1x1 with dots sticking up go on the back here. Oh, okay, then we're gonna, wait, what's going on here? Are we flipping this over? Okay, wait, I wanna make sure. So the bar is facing towards us, okay, good. And the claw is facing away from us, so here's the claw. Okay, so we're gonna turn this over and then stick this over here, there. So we have a nice like 2x3 that's all nicely spaced out. Looks like we're gonna keep this upside down. So step 26, we need a 1x2 with dots on both sides. So there's dots on just one side here. Okay, so we need a double-sided 1x2. 2 more 1x1s with dots sticking up. 1 flat and smooth 1x1. And then another one of those little clear dots with like a little thing sticking up. Okay, so we turn over the flat and smooth 1x1, and it looks like this dot's going to be right next to it. We're going to attach the flat and smooth 1x1 to the bottom of here, and then this clear piece is going to, is that right? This isn't like flush against, is that right? See how it's kind of propped up a little bit? Maybe that's fine. Maybe there's a reason why this is flat and smooth here. So we're going to just keep going. If we come across a problem, we can always fix it. It's the beauty of Lego. Okay, 1x1s go here. Okay, so now, oh, it looks like a little train. Look at that. It's like little wheels. That's adorable. And here's the little smokestack. Okay, anyway, we're gonna put this here. Okay, so these dots nicely align. Step 27, we need a 1x1, like a regular 1x1 with a dot sticking. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I'm getting distracted, but I've never seen this. It's like a 1x1 with a claw on one side and a dot on the other side. So I'll know where to get that when I see it in the instructions. Okay, regular 1x1. Oh, here it is. Goes upside down. Another 1x1 tiny wedge. Okay, here we go. And then that's another 1x1 with dots sticking up. Got a lot of those. Okay, not this one. This one has like dots, a dot sticking up that's encircled by a square. Okay, where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, and then we need the 1x1 with a one dot on one side encircled by a square. And then what is that? Okay, that looks like a little slope, a two-tiered slope. That's like a 1x2, but it's not these. Okay, let's put all these next to each other. Oh, here it is. I think it's this. It's upside down. Wait. The end looks pretty pointy, and this end is very smooth. Is there one that's like this, but it has like a pointy end? Here's another smooth one. Here it is. See, there's a very slight difference. Oh, and the dots are pointing up when you turn it upside down, so that might be why they've shown the bottom side. See, this one on the bottom, it has no dots sticking up. So we put this one on the bottom, and then we put the regular 1x1 right here. So it has a nice and flat and smooth, or that's not smooth, but flat base, where they're level with each other. The 1x1 with dots on both sides goes in the back here. And then, the 1x1 with one dot sticking up on one side, and it's in the shape of a square, goes here. And then the tiny wedge, does it go like that? Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna turn this upside down. Kind of looks like a bulldozer with one sets of wheels. So we're gonna like stick this and hang it off the side so all of these dots are nicely aligned. Okay, next step, it looks like we're gonna turn this on its side. Yeah, like that, where we have the bar and then the little wedge here. So now we need a 2x3. What is it? No, we need a double-sided wrench. And it looks like a little gray lollipop, like that. Okay, so the 2x3 goes like that. Okay, what's going on with this wrench? So the wrench is attached to the lollipop. Okay, I'm going to arrange it like it is in the instructions. Okay, which end? I'm going to do it like this. I think that's okay. And then this is attaching to this middle dot down here, it looks like, in the bottom row. So the lollipop is attaching to that. Is this the bird's feet? I think it might be. It's so cute. Okay. Okay, step 29. We need these 2x2 kind of two-tiered little curves. Okay, so we need one of these. Now this has like a mirror image version. Oh, this is a little different. See, this one's kind of like two-tiered, but this one is flat on the bottom. Oh, that's different. I think we need the two-tiered ones because the angle is pointing this way, same direction. And then we need a flat and smooth 1x2. So this guy looks like he goes right like that. And then this one goes like that. And then, wait, did I put this in the wrong, did I put the feet in the wrong place? I think the feet are supposed to go up one. No, I put the 1x3 in the wrong spot. Okay, let's pull this up as if we had never even done that. So we're gonna pull up this 1x3 and then stick it over here. So we have a row of dots open right here, 3 dots open here. Okay, let's do this again. Let's put this on. And then this, is that right? Yeah, it looks right. I just don't want it like getting stuck in the feet. Oops. Oh well, that just fell off the table. Actually, let's kind of look at the different pieces here. So we have mirror images of the 2-tiered ones. So we have like a weird flat version. Could it be this? Is it the 2-tiered version or is it the flat version? Okay, let's look really, really closely at this piece. No, I think it's the 2-tiered version, because see, the flat version, it doesn't have like this small opening here. So I think it definitely is the 2-tiered version. See how this has a little opening? Okay. Okay, I should use this one because it has an opening here and then it has like a little wedge here that's open. And this one does have like the wedge that's open in the front, but no wedge is open in the back. So it's definitely the 2-tiered version. So that was the right piece. Always good to double check, you know? I'm in doubt. Okay, the 1x2. Okay, now that goes across the popsicle stick where the foot was. Step 30. We need this one, a little red rod, and okay, not this one. We need a small little cap. I guess like a single side instead of a double side. So a single side little cap. So the cap goes in here, and then we have the red rod here. Kind of looks like it's going right here. Is that right? Let's look in the next step. Yep, that looks right. 3 dots are still open, and it's flush against here. Okay, so 31, we need a flat and smooth. Was that a 1x4? Looks like a 1x4. And then a red elbow. And now we need one of these with a smooth end. It has like these little grooves at the top and no dots on the bottom. Oh gosh, okay, what are these? Is it, okay, this one's definitely 2-tiered because it has like a little wedge on this side. So, okay, yeah, this one. So it's facing that way. And there is a mirror image version, but we definitely do want this one. Okay, so the elbow goes on the bottom, and then we have this going on this side, and then this little dude hangs off on the other side, and then the 1x4 attaches like that. So now this goes right here. Nice. 32. Okay, it's not this one. We need the mirror image of it, I believe. No, it is that one. Is it? I think so. Yeah, because the curve was very, very minor. So yeah, we have like 2 little things here at the bottom and then 1 on each side. So it's definitely this one. And then we need the 1x2 wedge. And then, is that the flat one? That's definitely the flat one, I think. Let's look. Yep, that's definitely the flat one. So we have this angle going this way, but there's no like wedge cut out on this end. So yeah, that's definitely the flat one. So this 1x2 wedge goes right along here. And then this one, where does this go? Does this go like just right here? Looks like it. And then this one goes like that. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, I guess because it needs space for the wing. Okay, I think we're good. Again, we can always fix it if it's wrong. So step 33, looks like we're gonna turn this over again. Okay, so yeah, the bar is facing us and has this little wedge over here, so we're good that way. So we need a 2x3, another double-ended wrench, and another gray lollipop. So same thing as last time. Gray lollipop. Okay, so we're not doing it here. The wrench needs to be flat, like this. It's all like flat instead of sticking up. Okay, I'm assuming this is just the mirror image of the one before. Yeah, so we're leaving this dot open. We're leaving 3 dots up here open. I'm gonna do like that. Okay, step 34, we need another one of those 2x2s, 2-tiered little curves. Okay, that is definitely a 2-tiered. Okay, this is a flat one, this is a 2-tiered, 2-tiered. Okay, most of these are 2-tiered. Oh, do we have just one flat one left? I think so. Okay, let's get the right angle. Okay, it's definitely this one, or the correct angle, not a right angle. Yep, we need this one. And then a flat and smooth 1x2. All right, so we're gonna stick this right here. And this right here. And the 1x2 right here. Step 35, need this guy. Okay, a short red rod, because I'm noticing there are longer red rods over here. We need the short one. And then a single-ended little cap. Okay, so in the instructions, this is facing this way. So the little cap goes in here, the little rod goes in here, and then this goes right here. 36, need a flat and smooth. Is that a 1x4? It kind of looks like a 1x4. I'm gonna go with it. We need an elbow. Another one of those 1x2s that have like a smooth end and a 2-tiered system going on here. And then, okay, that one is a 2-tiered. And the angle is going this way, so this is good. Okay, same thing as last time. Elbow, this goes here. This goes like that. And then the 1x4 goes like that. And then this goes right here. Step 37. Okay, what is, it looks like a pizza slice. Oh, is it this? Yeah, it looks like this. Oh, it's the same thing as the other one, just, you know, the mirror image. Okay, a 1x2 wedge. Okay, where is it? I know. But we also need like this, the flat version, not the two-tiered one. Yep, the angle's going this way. Okay, we still need that 1x2 wedge. Where is it? Where are you? Gee, where is it? Should I start? Oh, here it is. Should I start organizing? Okay, this one goes here. And then the 1x2 wedge goes here. And now this dude goes here. There, now it's all mirror imaged of each other. Oops, this looks like a little weird. It's like I didn't push it down far enough. There. Okay, looks good. Okay, now what? 38, we need a flat and smooth 1x2. Looks like the 1x1 with dots all the way around it. A regular chunky 1x1. Yeah, this is the 1x1 with dots all the way around it. And then, oh, it's the weird one, the double-sided 1x1, where one has a dot and the other one has a claw. Okay, so this one's going on the bottom. And then we're going to put the regular chunky 1x1 on top. And then the 1x1 with dots all the way around goes on top of that one. And then the 1x2 flat and smooth goes right on here. Okay, 39, we need like this little gray claw and then 2 gray dots. Okay, so the little claw. Oh, this is a little beak. And here's his little eyes. All right, so we made his little face. Step 40, we need another one of those little smooth guys here. Little 2-tiered curve and a 1x2. And kind of like this kind of sort of half circle, this guy. So the 1x2 goes on the bottom. This guy hangs off the side. And then the kind of sort of half circle goes on the bottom here. Okay. Here's the top of his head. Okay, so, oh, we're going this way. So this claw attaches to this bar right here, I think. There we go. Is that right? Is that right? His head looks kind of, you know, scrunched in. Maybe that's how he is flying. That is what the instructions say, but he looks a little scrunched up, like he's like pulling his neck back. Is that what he looks like in the? You can't really tell too much because of the angle. Well, we're just gonna keep going. Hopefully that's okay. Oops. All right, that's fine. I'm just kind of looking to see like how much room and if I could have like pushed this up a bit, but this looks nice and flush in the back. So I'm just gonna go with it for now. So we can just kind of see what happens. Okay, 42. We need another one of those 1x2 curved pieces, 2-tiered pieces like this. It looks like a weird little steering wheel kind of, and then a red lollipop. Okay, so the lollipop goes into one side of the steering wheel, and then this hangs off that end of the lollipop. Okay. And then we need 2 more of these. And then 2 like circular dots with claws sticking out. So these. Okay, so we're going to hang these off. 1 and 2. Oop, that's not in all the way. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to attach this claw to this bar here, and this claw to this bar, like that. Oh, and here's his little tail feathers, and then this claw to this bar here. And I guess you can kind of move the tail feathers. Oh, at least move the popsicle. There. I do like it kind of spread out, so I'll do that. There. Okay, so 45. It's not this one, it's the mirror image of it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's this one. We need that one. Oh, and yeah, that looks like that. I don't know why they're kind of weirdly offset and one is at a slight angle in the instructions, so it looks a little different, but it looks like those are just supposed to be mirror images of each other. So we need a 1x2 with a claw sticking out in the middle, and then a 2-tiered curved 2x2. Is that it? Yeah, we have dots on the top, and I don't see anything else that's like it, so I'm going to go with it. Okay, so this is going to attach both of these, and then this is going to hold everything together. And then this claw attaches to this bar up here. There. So there's his tail feathers. Interesting that it's in 2 different pieces. Like this probably wouldn't happen in nature. This would probably be all connected in one spot, but no, it's an interesting way to build it. All right, so what's going on here? We have like 2 different bars. Oh, I see. So one's kind of like a tube and the other one's like a bar. So, okay, so the large tube is going to go in here. And then the smaller bar, it looks like it goes through both of the feet. Oh, you're not connected. Snap. There. Like that. Make sure it's kind of in the middle. Yep. 47. 2 clear little claws and 2 clear bars. So the claws are going to go into the open side of the bar like that. And then looks like the small claws are going to attach here. I'm not sure what direction the bar is going to go, but they can be moved, so I'll just kind of snap them in wherever. Oh, we're already attaching this. Okay. Okay, so the bars are going to attach to these claws down here. So they need to be like this. And then it looks like this tube is going to attach to this here. So it looks like we're going to do the bars first. Let's snap this and snap that in here. And then we're going to push the bird down onto here. Is that right? Yep. Okay. So we're going to do the wings next. So next we need this long piece. We need a double-sided peg and this thing. I think so. Okay, so a double-sided peg goes in here, and then the circle goes here. So in the instructions, these are kind of like in a V shape. I don't know if that matters right now, but this does need to be like behind this right now. Okay. So it looks like that. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Boink, boink, boink. Peg, circle. Okay, the circle is facing inward, just like last time. All right. So it looks like when these short ones move, they're going to move the long ones up and down, and then gravity. Yep. So that'll make the wings pull up when these are like facing each other, but when it goes like this, these are going to fall back down and probably make the wings fall down. That's pretty cool. So you can't really see it because gravity's not really working unless I like stick it like this. There. Okay, so let's do the rest. All right, let's build some wings. So we need a 2x2 with a flat base, a 1x2 with a claw, and then like a circular dot with a claw. So, okay, the 2x2 goes here. We have the 1x2, and then the other claw, it's kind of like at a 90-degree angle from the other claw. Step 53, we need another 2x2 with a flat base, 1x2 with a claw, and 2 regular 1x2s. Okay, what's going on here? So this goes on the bottom. The 1x2 goes here. Okay, and then the 1x2s without claws kind of go like this. And then we, does this kind of like go like that? Yep, looks like it. Okay, next we need, looks like a 2x4. Is that a 2x4? Yes, flat and smooth. And then a long rod. Looks like the long rod is going to go into these 2 claws. And then the 2x4 just sandwiches everything except this little guy that's sticking out. Step 55, we need another like 2x2 curved 2-tiered thing. A 1x2 with a claw sticking out in the middle. So it looks like the claw is going to stick out on this side. And then it's going to attach right in the middle of this bar. '56. Need one of these. Oh, and a mirror image of it, like this. And 2 dots with a claw. Okay, so each of these gets a claw, like this, and like this. So it looks like this one goes on this side and this one goes on the other. So they kind of go in like that. Let's see. Stick this here and stick this here. 57. No, it's not this one, it's the mirror image. Yeah, we want this one. That looks like a 1x2 with a flat base. Yep. And a 1x1 with a bar. So this one. Oh, we need 2 of them. Okay, so the 1x2 with a flat base goes on the bottom. And then it looks like the 1x1s with a bar on one end, they're not, I mean, they're next to each other, but it looks like they like slightly angle out from each other like this. And then this one kind of holds them together like that. I think so. 58, we need 2, oh, not this one. We need 2 of these. And 2 dots with a claw. So again, both of these gets a claw on the bottom. Oh, okay, I see. So we have like little feathers sticking out. And then we attach this. Oh, that needs, this won't like fit unless I move this guy so it's nice and flat here. And then I guess I can move this guy out a little more. There. Okay, actually let's move, so I don't want them too clumped together, so let's move like, I can kind of go like this. Okay, this one's not, it's not gonna move any much more, so let us do like that. Okay, so that was 59. Step 60. Here's a claw. Oh, and it's gonna go on this little bar here. There. Okay, let's do the other wing. So 2x2, flat and smooth on the bottom. 1x2 with a claw in the middle, and a 1x1 little dot with a claw. So it looks like the same thing we did last time, but it's a slightly different orientation. Probably just a mirror image of what we just did. 62, flat and smooth, bottomed 2x2. 1x2 with a claw on the side, and 2 1x2s. Okay, same thing. This goes on the bottom. 1x2 with a claw goes here, and then 1x2s, kind of little wings sticking out, and oh, and then this gun goes like that. So next, 2x4 flat and smooth, and a rod. Rod goes in here, and 2x4 flat and smooth goes here. Then we need a 2x2 little curved 2-tiered system, and a 1x2 with claws, with 1 claw. It goes here, and that attaches here, same thing as we did last time. Okay, we need this one, and the mirror image of it. Nope, not that one. Yep, this one. And then 2 dots with claws. Okay, each one of these gets a claw on the bottom. Okay, and then again, they're kind of splayed out. Like guess it kind of like makes a weird W. So 66, we need this piece, a flat bottomed 1x2, and two little red dots with bars. Okay, same thing as last time. This time I'm gonna put this one like at a direct 90-degree angle, but then this one's gonna be like a 45-degree angle. And goes like this, right? Yes. Wait, did I do the wrong one at a 90-degree angle and a 45? There, I think it goes like that. Well, we'll see. 67, we need two of these, two little claws. Each one of these little feathers gets a claw, so it can attach. Come on. Oof. Okay. Blink and blink. All right, and then that goes like this. Let's kind of move this as much as possible out. Okay, now let's put the final wing on. All right, here's the bird. Oh. One of the wings, it kind of looked like it got, oh look, this. Okay, I'm gonna hold it in place, what it's doing. So like this one's falling down, but this one's getting a little stuck. Why is that? Why are you getting stuck? It's only for a second though, so it's not too bad. But see this, why aren't you falling? Oh, maybe I pushed it too far up here. So let's move the wing back a little. Oh, okay, I guess that works. Let's like move it all the way back. And now will it work a bit better? Yes, now the wing isn't getting stuck. Now this little roller guy down here isn't getting stuck. So they're both good. This is basically how it works. So the wings don't really move up too much. Like in comparison, the butterfly from the previous set, it had the wings, it had basically the same design, but the wings did move a bit more up and down. Let's see, this one, let's see just how, so this one just like kind of moves it up a little and it goes down. You know, not bad, but I am kind of surprised how, you know, little the wings moved. I thought it was going to be a little more dramatic, like this. That would have been pretty cute. But overall, not a bad build. So now that I've built all three of them, I'm going to put them side by side. Let's see, which one was my favorite? Okay, I think I have it actually in the configuration of my favorites. The shark, it was just so cool. It has a more complex design than the other ones. Let's see, did it have the most pieces? The shark had 208 pieces. The frog had 168 pieces. And the bird, 199 pieces. So I really like the shark the best. I think the frog is my second favorite because he's just so cute. I'm not, the hopping is fine, but I think just the build of the frog by itself, oops, his belly came off, is so cute. I really, really like him. Because you can move his head and you can move his little, oops, oh gosh, I'm just pulling him apart. You can move his little legs around. And he just looks really cute just by himself, just sitting on a desk. So he's my second favorite. And I think the Cardinal, you know, I like the Cardinal, but it is my third favorite. It doesn't mean it's a bad build, but I do wish the wings moved a little bit more, but maybe this is a little more accurate to, you know, how a bird flies. You know, when it's taking off, its wings are going up and down a lot more, but once it's like soaring, it doesn't really move its wings too much. So I guess this guy's just kind of soaring. And you can move the head, but it's weird. It's like, what's going on here? So it's almost like the head, while it can move, it should be kind of still, you know, kept still, because any other movement, it just looks kind of strange. Like a giant mouth underneath its beak is opening up down here. That's what it kind of looks like. So it's a little weird, but you know, not a bad build. You know, one thing I do like about this is you can remove all of the creatures from their stand, and it can be like a standalone thing, like with the frog and with the shark. So, oop, that one kind of popped off its face. There we go. You know, the shark can be popped off, so, oop. Hello. I just like how the mouth opens. Okay, yep, so shark first, it's my favorite. Frog second, it's really cute. And the Cardinal is third. So I do like all three builds. They all have different functioning systems. You know, it's not like the exact same design over and over. They got really creative about how each of the animal moves, and since they are different animals, they took into account, you know, how differently each of them moves. So it's pretty cool. All right, so that is the Crankin Creatures series, and that is the Speedy Cardinal. Thanks for watching. Bye. Ooh, let's take him off the base. It's pretty easy to do. Oops, his foot came off. Let's put his foot back. Come on. There. There we go. Okay, see, this is a little more fun. Once he's off the base, he can like really go ham on the wings. So that makes it a pretty cute toy. All right.